I screwed up. This Jag is probably the worst financial decision I have ever made. So I have some bad news about the Jag. So it looks like we're not gonna fix it. I bought the Jag because I thought there was an electrical fault with the gear selector because it wasn't going into park. It wasn't lifting up. It was given an electronical fault code up on the dash saying gearbox fault. So I was presuming it was the gear selector or even a bad battery. I'll play a video now of a video that the seller sent me before I bought the car, because remember, I didn't see this car. I bought it through WhatsApp without seeing it, without testing it, without doing anything. So I just took the information that the seller gave me and, well, I made the assumption that all it's gonna need is a gear selector. But it turns out there's a lot bigger problems than the gear selector. So I'll play the video now that the seller sent me. As you can see from that video, when you try to start it in neutral, once the engine starts cranking, it goes into D. So obviously it cuts off. So that's why I thought it was the gear selector's fault, because obviously when the engine's cranking over, if the car thinks it's in drive, it's not gonna start. So that's why I thought that was the only fault. So what I have done is put in a good battery because the one that came with the car was dead. Let's attach the battery and hop inside. Once I changed the battery, I noticed that the gear selector raised up, which I thought was a good sign already. So then, without any other checks, I thought, well, might as well try to start it. And I was actually really happy and confident that all it took was to change the battery, and I've repaired a car that I bought very cheaply and 3,000 euros below the average cost of what it would cost to buy it if it was like running perfectly. So I thought I was winning because I bought a car that's worth 4,000 or 5,000 euros for 1,000, and I thought, oh, I just changed the battery and everything's fine. But once I started and I heard the engine, I realized that I definitely screwed up. So let me start it and let you listen to this beautiful V6 engine. Okay, so it's in neutral, it's flashing. So obviously there's still a fault with this. So yeah, it starts, but the whole car is shaking like hell. It goes into D. Okay, so it's not going into D now. Okay, I got it into P. Okay, lovely. It's in D, and as you can see, well, it drives. So I thought I got the Jag repaired, but yeah, I definitely didn't. So as you can see, it goes into all the gears. There's still a fault with this, but what worries me the most is the engine. Okay, let's put it into neutral. You can probably see the revs jumping up and down a little bit. Let's open the hood. When it's not being revved, it doesn't sound too bad. What I'm gonna do now is hop back in the car, rev it, and let you listen. Let me know what you think. Okay, let's switch it off before it decides to blow up or something like that. So I don't know how well you heard in the video, but the Jag has bottom end knock. So the engine basically needs to be replaced or rebuilt. A second-hand engine for the Jag costs around 2,000 euro. which we're definitely not going to do because it needs an engine and other bits like the bodywork, interior and everything like that. So with my calculations, if we fix everything that needs to be fixed to this car, and if nothing else turns up, we'll spend exactly the same amount as it would cost to go buy one in great condition. So it looks like my ownership of a Jag ended very quickly. So I think the only logical solution for me now is to list it as it is and try to recoup as much money as I can. Hopefully we don't lose much money and I get back everything that I've paid. I didn't pay much for it, so hopefully I get my money back and I'll only just have lost some time and hope, basically. I was looking forward to getting this car all fixed, driving it, using it as a daily and getting it fully working and selling it for a profit. But with the news that I have now, I'll be happy just to get my money back. I'm very disappointed that I didn't get to test drive it. Well, I did drive it actually. I did drive it for like 2-3 kilometers and turned it right back and brought it back to the garage because I didn't want the engine to blow up on my test drive. So yeah, as I said, we're gonna list the Jag up for sale as it is. I'm gonna let everybody know that it has an engine knock because obviously when someone comes to buy it, they will hear the engine knock. So I'm not gonna lie to anybody or anything like that. I'm gonna list all the fault codes, everything that it has, and try to sell it as is and try to get as much money as I can back. And yeah, then with that money, we're gonna have to try to find something else. I could keep this and fix it and everything, but I don't have the means, the funds to get this car back up to its prime condition, and financially it just doesn't make any sense because to rebuild the engine is going to cost me a lot of time and a lot of money, and then have to do all the other fault codes, all the other problems that it has, and it's just going to cost a fortune because parts on the Jag are expensive, and after that there might even be more problems that rise to the top and cost me even more money. So it would make more sense just to go and buy a fully working, clean Jag, and even still then it'd probably be a nightmare. So these 2.7 engines are very problematic, and let me tell you, I will never ever buy a 2.7 Jag diesel again. So yeah, quite a few people warned me and told me that for the price that I'm buying it, that I might run into engine problems. But with the video that I received from the seller, with the research I done online, I just thought, why not? I'll risk it. And if it is just the gear selector, we would have made huge profit on that car, and with that profit I would have been able to get 535 or something like that I want to get as a daily. So now I don't know what to do. I don't know what we're gonna buy when we sell the Jag. Hopefully I get rid of it ASAP, so in the next day or two I hope the Jag is gone. I'm gonna list it for how much I paid for it just so I can get my money back. Hopefully someone is stupid enough to give me what I paid for it, but as I said, I didn't pay much for it, so I should technically get back all the money I spent on it. But the problem arises now of what car I should buy next. So as financially I'm not where I would like to be in life, I think what I might do is sell it, get the money back that I paid for it, and then like we're doing the challenge 500 to a supercar, I think I'm gonna do something similar with the money that I recoup from Jag. So I'm just gonna do what we were doing in the other series but separately, and we won't be going up to a supercar and to a very big high budget. We only need to get up to like 10k, so we'll flip cars till we get up to 10k, and we have enough to buy a 535, which I think that's the car I want, or maybe a 335, I don't know yet, but I want to get something that's easy to tune, is quick, and it'll be family friendly and a good daily. So that's all for this video. I just wanted to give you an update and let you know the story with the Jag, that we're not going to repair it anymore, that I'm going to sell it, that I've made a big mistake, but hopefully it doesn't cost me much. And with the money that I recoup, we'll also buy some used shitty cars, fix them up, sell them, and then hopefully build up our budget till we get to about 10k. We can buy maybe a crash damaged 535 from the USA, from Copart or whatever, get it repaired and have an awesome daily, and still continue the challenge of going from 500 to a supercar. So I don't know if you've seen the other videos, the Nissan is ready to go up for sale. Hopefully someone today or tomorrow will come, have a look and buy it, and we can keep moving forward with that challenge. So far, it's only our second flip and it looks like we'll have tripled our budget of 500 euros that we started with. So I'm happy enough that everything's working out with that project, but unfortunately we got burnt with the Jag. But you win some, you lose some. I'm trying not to worry too much about it because, as I said, I didn't spend a fortune on it, and I think I'll be able to get most of the money back. So if you want to see the videos of us going from 500 to a supercar, flipping cars like the Nissan, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification to stay up to date. Also, if you're interested to see if we get our money back for the Jag and what we buy instead of it to flip and make a profit, make sure you subscribe. Helps the channel grow, encourages me to keep making these videos for you, and one day, hopefully, I'll be able to do this full time while upgrading my ability to make better content, to get better camera gear and stuff like that. So every little comment, every like, every share, every subscriber, it really does help. Also, let me know down below if I'm making the right choice of selling the Jag, or should I just keep it, repair it and see what happens? Or am I right just to get rid of it, recoup my money and forget about it? So let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.